Hey, what's going on, fellas, and welcome back to the Director of Football, Journeyman. Today we play against Rustavi and Sione Bolognese. Sione Bolognese. We've been in E form recently. It's picked up a little bit. To be fair, we've made a slight tactical tweak because it wasn't going well. And then it went really bad in that one game that we changed it. So we changed it back to a similar, but not the exact same tactic. First game we're playing is against Rustavi. Completely forgot what I was saying. Since we were here last in the Torpedo game, where we got beaten 2-1, we went and played Merani Tiblisi 3-3. We dominated, and then we just let them score 3 goals. We went 3 up, and then they just, within 67th and 68th minute, they scored. And then again in the 90th, it was horrible. This guy, I used to love signing him in previous FMs. He was a good striker, you know. You might say 19 games in Serie B without scoring. Nah, this guy was proved it by beating us. Then we played against Verticatelli. We were terrible. Like, properly terrible. Just about beat them. Happy days. Then we drew with Talavi, thanks to a penalty from Gionic. Oh, in this game, Ciccovanni missed a penalty as well. It was fantastic. And then we played against Loki Tbilisi. We were shocking. We were so very bad. Then we played against Dinamo Batumi. I gave Giorgino an opportunity to prove he's not as bad as he plays. He proved me wrong by being really, really bad. Got sent off, and it was a terrible tackle. So then that was the game we played 4-3-3. Then we came back to our game against Dila Gori, and we went back to the 5 at the back, and we played fine. Sufficient, some might even say. Then we went and played a fairly similar team against Odishi, who were a League 4 team, and we struggled to beat them. We just about beat them, and we just beat Sabroitalo 1-0. It was a very kind of game. We did have 1,000 people show up though, which is fantastic. Half of them were away fans. Nobody cares. We played them in the second round, so we need to win that game. We are hemorrhaging money. The scouting budget is 56k over. Not ideal, obviously. But we're in the process of a board takeover. Possibly. Still do not have a coaching badge, which is fantastic, and that's exactly what you want. So this is what we've changed to. We've decided to start playing with an attack midfielder. Unfortunately, I forgot to take some of my players off of the ability of playing under 19s. So Shengelia, who's been in very good form recently, played for the under 19s. Askins, who's been on the bench a lot recently, he played for the under 19s. And Baridze, who has been my starting striker, he played for the under 19s. So we're going into this game with a bit of a change side. Tavaradze is also suspended, and DJ Caleb and Shakira both injured. So we have Geric in goal, Dijagori, Namadzadze and Barriero as our centre backs. Mali, who's finally starting to learn how to be a wing back, and Kandelaki, who came to our previous youth intake. Since this guy started playing, we've not done too badly. As you can see, 2 games in the cup, 1 goal, 7.55 in the league. Yeah, he's a footballer. Tekers and Sukhanov are starting in central midfield. Samura is going to be our attacking midfielder today, even though I think Tekers is only fit for 45 minutes. He is, and so is Datsun. No, Datsun can play the full game. We have Ciccovanni and Gionic up front. Gionic is a complete forward, and he has started scoring goals. Sort of. I was watching Clates' stream a while ago, and he beat the goalkeeper and every one of the defenders, and then hit the post twice. Uncontested, hit the post twice. Now, some might say that's not ideal. I would say it's definitely not ideal. Rustavi's stadium is very blue. Very, very, very blue. One thing I've noticed as well about the stadiums in Georgia is this stadium luckily doesn't have it. A lot of the time there's floodlights that's blocking the goal, so you actually can't see what's going on when you're spectating on this side of the pitch. So that's, Chonka just has that one put behind. Normally there's a lot of, well, not normally, but a lot of the time there's a floodlight that just blocks everything, so you can't actually see what's going on. It's fantastic design. I suppose not many people would play in Georgia, so it's not something they've had to think about too deeply. Oh, what happened in Georgia? Nobody plays. I haven't seen anybody ever manage in Georgia on YouTube. So basically, I'm breaking ground here. I'm the guinea pig. I get this every single game. Mali, play him as a right back. I've played him as a right back. He doesn't play well at right back. And Kandeleski, not a great left back. So I'd have to go to an asymmetric formation. Don't really want to. I don't want to play forward back and have a wing back as well. Things are relatively fine as they are. Chikovani manages to muscle himself onto the ball. The keeper with the save. Their keeper's name is a bit crazy by the looks of it. There was there was a U, a J, and a B in there somewhere. Barrio. Okay, just got a telling off. Barrio has, Urjamalinsky or something. I'm very glad I wasn't Russian as a child or anywhere in the former Soviet Union, because I don't think I would have been able to speak. Spelling names is hard as it is. That was a terrible mistake by Mali. So ja. Puts that one out, and it just goes for a goal kick. That almost went for a throw. But how would you teach your child how to spell that? URJUMELASHVILI. That's just madness. If everyone works hard, we'll win this. We're not favourites for this game, so nobody would expect us to win. If we were to win, that would be a spicy meatball. Speaking of not being a genius, Shingilia, my central midfield playmaker extraordinaire, you would think that because he's played pretty much every game since the second last game of the season last year when we were in the second division, you'd think we would have taken him off. Oh, Mali just puts that one behind. You'd think that we'd take him away from playing the under-19s. It helps with his progression as a player. I haven't taken him off playing the under-19s, and to my detriment today, because Samora, not really a playmaker, but then again, Sukhanov is probably our best playmaker, but he has played so much better as a ball-winning midfielder. So what I might do, I can't really make you an Nangosh. I haven't played with Nangosh in God knows how long. I don't think when was the last time I played with Nangosh? Make Datsun a deep-lying playmaker. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? We're going to bring on Kachidze. It's close enough. To play as the complete forward. And I think we'll leave it at that. Or do we? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Datson's going to play one of his first games this year, I want to say. He hasn't played a whole lot, if he has gotten any game time at all. Been telling you about how great Kalandaki has been. He's played so very poorly in this game. Less than ideal, but you know, these things happen. I might go for attacking for the last 5 or so minutes. Kitnishvili just kind of left to do his own thing over there. He's done his man. Gerich just pushes that, palms it behind. It's been a very poor game. There's been 3 clear-cut chances, 3 half chances. If you're one, okay, to be fair, only 545 people showed up to the game, so you know, you can't really be overly annoyed. They're playing with 2 box-to-box midfielders. Sukhanov, oh, Jaguri just heads it over. That was and he gets man of the match. Tekers, what a poor game he had, and Kalandeski. Yeah, it's good. To be fair, nobody expected us to win. We may not have won, but at least we did not lose. Tekers really hasn't performed of late. I'm not going to give out to the young wing back. He is only 16 years old. After all, the poor young fella. Don't want to be giving out to him. He's doing his best. The Sierra Leone boss saw Samora put in a average at best game. Next game hopefully will be more interesting than that shit show, the boring game that was Rustavi. It was on TV, so people paid to watch that game in the stands and on TV. But the next game against Sioni Bolnisi, we get to play them away from home again in 6 days. 6 days? I'm pretty sure. I felt like it was closer than 6 days. Right, we will be back for that in just a second. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you guys in a second for that. Alright, fellas, we're back now for the game against Sioni Bolnisi. I hope they get relegated. I have such a difficult time pronouncing their name. I think no, the last game was 1/3 of the way through the season. We just got a news article come in saying that the Merani chairman is rubbishing the talks of a takeover, and if you go into here, the chairman loves the club. So yeah, we're not getting in a takeover anytime soon. In the league, we're down to 7th because a bunch of other teams have played their games now. We were up as high as 5th, but I think Torpedo won their game. No, Torpedo drew. Okay, well, that's fine. This is how we're lining up for the game today. We have Gerich continuing a goal because Zoomers has played a couple of games this year, and he's just been god awful. So Gerich not been much better, but he's going to play today. Tevaradze, Dijiguri and Namadze playing because Barriero picked up a suspension. Chikavani picked up an injury as well. Kabil and Shakira not fully fit yet, so neither of them play. We have Mali and Kandalecki as our wingbacks, Tekers and Sukhanov as our centre midfielders. Shingalia comes into play as the attack midfielder. Baridze and Gionik are playing up front. Baridze still only has 7 finishing, but I feel like we have worse players we could play there. I know Kachidze and Samura could play as advanced forwards and they'd be a better option. Gogo has better attributes, but he seems to be incapable of scoring goals. So we're going to go with the young, somewhat untested striker who has the attributes to say he shouldn't play, but he's going to. Also, they've lined up very centrally, which is going to stop how we want to play, and we don't really have wingers at the club at all. Go out there and give the... No, you do not care about the fans. Okay, we're going to be assertive. They like assertiveness. Okay, everyone's happy with assertive. Almost everyone's delighted. This is fantastic. So, Sion Bolognesi are the worst team in this division. So, oh my hair, what the fuck? So you know we're going to struggle in this game, because that's just how it works. They've had 5 draws. This game is currently their 6th. So you know they're going to beat us. Unless Breedze can do something amazing and they get the ball away. But we look dangerous. That's important. We look like we could do something. No, I'm not going to shout yet. Sukhanov. Teferadze just heads over. Alright lads, bit of creativity. What I might do is actually Kalandaki is not a complete wingback. He has attributes to play as a complete wingback, but after that last showing I don't think he's an actual complete wingback. So we're going to play him as just a standard wingback. That was not a great header by him, but that's fine. Shingalia, beautiful pass. Gio-Nick, can you do something with it? Whips it across. Tekers puts it wide. Also the fact that our ball-winning midfielder is already booked, not ideal. But if Sione Bolognesi players are going to start shooting from outside the box, we'll just leave them at it. I don't know how Kalandeki has already picked up 3 yellow cards in the few games he's played, but that's fine, I guess. Alright, lads, come on, we need to do better than this now. This is Oglava. Gerich just plucks it out of the air. We've had 1 shot on target out of 5. Gio-Nick takes it down and loses it. Oh, Gio-Nick gets back to get the tackle in. Kalandeki puts Shingalia through. Beridze! Shingalia put it on a platter. Mali. Shingalia puts it wide. Oh, the keeper saved it. Oh. It's 28 degrees. Like 4 games ago, it was snowing. Right. Okay, we picked up towards the end of the half there. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased because we should be doing better. I'm going to tell... Okay, me telling Mali that I have faith in him made Gio-Nick happy. Maybe he'll play better. What I will do actually, Breathe, I'm going to make you a pressing forward on support and see if that does anything. Tekers wins it to Mali. It's kick-off highlight. I don't know why we're still getting kick-off highlights. We are going to press the keeper. And we are going to... We're going to mark the keeper or the striker a little bit tighter. Beridze a bit deeper. Now he's pressing forward. Gets the cross in. Shingalia! He was offside. We brought 7 away fans. We brought 7 fans. We brought more players than fans. Gerich to Namadze. Whips it out. Kalandaki, Kaleidoscope, Colonoscopy, whatever you want to call him. Jordania, that was terrible. We just gave him far too much space. We are going to go attacking, because sitting unbalanced doesn't seem to be doing an awful lot for us. And nobody in the team is... Sukhanov goes back post to Gionik. Beridze picks it up. Sukhanov puts it in, and Teveradze almost put it in the back of the net, but their keeper was awake to it. Sukhanov with the corner, gets it across. Their keeper gets a hold of it again. We're gonna have to make changes. It's not really working. We're gonna bring on Samura. Tekers is gonna come off for Askins. Might as well bring on the kid. Tavaradze having a very poor game again today. Iziani kicks it out. Mali picks it up. Puts it through Shingalia. Not really got anyone in the box, and yeah, kind of shows the fact that he went for the shot. Sukhanov to take the corner. Whips it across. None of our players are there, but Samura. Shingalia. Oh, Namadze goes out for a corner. Sukhanov to take this corner again. Whips it in. Nobody's there, and there was nobody following up. I would set so that 2 players are out at the edge of the box in case that happens. And they've scored again. Alright, we're going to just play longer balls and hope for the best. It's just... It's taking shit for shit, but we're going to take off Teveradze because he's played badly. And like I said, we were going to get beaten in this game. It was obvious. They hadn't won all season. Shishkevili, Beridze, Sukhanov. He has scored some screamers this year, or this season, so it wouldn't have surprised me had he scored that. The fact that he didn't. Alright, team instructions, we're going to have to change this. Dribble S. Extremely high tempo. We're going to look for an overlap. Shoot on side. Why are we hitting early crosses? We don't have wingers. Distribute over the top. I know it's a bit late to be doing this now, but distribute quickly, and we're just going to push everything super high. Get stuck in. Use tight marking. Let's go. Askins. Not a great ball, and we haven't put through that we want to play long ball yet, like super long ball. Mali picks it up. Back to the substitute. Back to Gerich. This, lads, wrong end, lads, wrong end. We don't have time to be fucking around. I love how I'm telling them, like, go very attacking, and they're like, yeah, we're just going to pass it around here at the back, you know. Centre back, goalkeeper, centre back, back to the goalkeeper, and they've scored a third. They've absolutely dominated us today. We've had so many shots, but done nothing with them. The first half was close. It could have gone either way. Second half, we're so bad in the second half for a lot of these games. Sukhanov, I was expecting him to get sent off there, but he didn't. Samora, can we get at least one? Askins, Shingalia turns, and he puts it wide. And it's ended 3-0. We're disappointed. Should let the team know. Yeah, I'm far from pleased with that result. That was terrible. Who played really badly? Who am I going to use as my scapegoat? Tekers. Terrible performance. Teveradze. Terrible performance. Looks stressed. I'm fucking glad you're stressed. I'm stressed. I could lose my job. We're not doing too badly here, but we are quite high up there when it comes to the sack race. I think we were second the last time it came up. It's Samura has now gone 8 matches without finding it. He's only scored once this year, by the way. Just in case you hadn't, you didn't know. I wish he could find his Cambodia form, because when he was playing in Cambodia, he was banging them in. One so far. And he's... Alright, when are we going to come back? We're pushing on through the season now. It's going quite quickly. I think 2 months we'll probably come back for... Do we want to come back for Dinamo Batumi? Because they smashed us in the last time we played them. Yeah, we've come back for Dinamo Batumi and Dila Gori. I don't think you've seen... No, we've seen Dinamo Batumi already. And you've seen Rostavi. And you've seen Torpedo. I've not done this very well, it has to be said. Yeah, we just come back for Dinamo Batumi and Dila Gori because they're just 2 games that are in July. And I don't really want to come back too soon. I want to... Yeah. Dinamo Batumi and Dila Gori. The next 2 games you're going to see on this channel when you come back tomorrow, because that's generally what I try and do. I try and do daily content. But if you have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. What could we have done differently apart from concede goals? I know we could have not conceded goals, and that would have been ideal. Maybe we should have gone attacking from the off, although that seemed to be the thing that shot us in the foot, and the fact that we didn't change the way we played. But we had no other choice. We don't have wide players. So don't tell me to play forehand, play wingers. We don't have wingers. Pretty fucking simple. We don't have wingers. Like I said, thank you very much for watching, fellas. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm pretty sure I said that already. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!